Hi guys, welcome to another deck tech. This time for Tutelage deck with the Out of the Gate Watch. So the main card on this deck is Sphinx Tutelage, and we're going to mill our opponent until he dies. So what this enchantment do is whenever you draw a card, target opponent puts the top two cards of his or library into his or graveyard. If they're both non-land cards that share color, repeat this process. So you can also pay 5 and a blue to draw a card and discard a card, milling your opponent a bit more. So we want to mill and we want to draw cards, so we have a lot of spells to do that. Mainly 1 mana spell, Slip Through Space, because we do use some creatures in this deck. And this deck can be very expensive if you put Jace into it, but I did the budget version where we use Jeskai Elders. It has prowess. It's a 1/2 that whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can draw a card, and if you do, you discard a card. Jeskai Sage 1. It has prowess 1/1. When it dies, you can draw a card. Humble Defector, a 2/1 for 2, and you can draw 2 cards, and target opponent gains control of Humble Defector. If he gives you back, you draw another 2 cards and you send them back to him. And the other creature is Jorian, Ruin Diver. Already used this card on another deck that I did deck of. I like it. It's a legendary creature. Whenever your second spell each turn, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, you can draw a card. It has a body, and it's easy to get to his ability because we use Slip Through Space. Target creature can be blocked this turn, draw a card. It's good to use in the Jeskai Elders. They are unblockable and you draw a card. Expedite, target creature gain haste and you draw a card. It's good to use on the Humble Defector or even on Jorian, just to activate his ability and draw some more cards. Magmatic Insight, you have to draw 2 cards for 1, but you have to discard a land card. But as we use very low mana spells, it's not that a problem. I put here 2 Altar of the Brood, just to start making him mill on turn 1 if I get this on my end. We have Tormenting Voice 2, and you can draw 2 cards, but you have to discard a card. Grip of the Royal, you can tap target creature, doesn't tap during its controller's next step, and you can draw a card, and you can even use this for his search cost, so you can use one of these spells and the Grip of the Royal. Out of Jace, whenever he enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. We're just going to use the ability. It's a legendary enchantment. Every time you put one to into battlefield, you have to get rid of the one that was there. But it feels Sphinx Tutelage. Then Treasure Cruise, just to draw cards. Yes, Delve, but you're always putting your own cards into your graveyard, so it's not that of a problem. So this is the main deck. We have islands and mountains. We have Shivan Reefs to give us what we need. Seagate Wreckage, just to draw more cards if you don't have any in your hand. 1 Evolving Wilds, just to use the Altar of the Brood ability. Blighted Cactuarach, because you can sack it to draw 2 cards. And that's the mana base. On the sideboard we have more dispels. We have dispels on the main board also, just because to counter the commands that can kill you very easily. It's a good card to have. We have 2 on the sideboard, it depends on what your matchup is. This deck is not good against very aggressive decks. So you have Disdainful Strokes, Fire Impulses, some Rending Volleys, and Radiant Flames. These can wipe out the board on the early stage of the game. And then we have just one legendary artifact that if you draw a card except the first one you draw in each of your draw step, you can draw 2 cards instead. The part of getting life, it's not applicable. So it's a late game draw that makes you draw and fuel the Sphinx Tutelage. So this is the deck. As you know, I'm missing the Alamaret's archive, and this is a video made in collaboration with mtgoguy.com, place where you can buy and sell the cards. I'm gonna buy the card that I need. Just need one of these. So let's set a card. You just search for the card and just select it. We can check out. I have I sell my cards here. They don't charge you anything to sell your cards, so I have some money on the side. So I just proceed to payment, and whenever you buy a card, it's put into an escrow system that you only release the escrow once you get your cards. Nowadays it's a manual process, but they're just finishing a bot that will make this all automatic. Even if you want to sell the cards, you just give to the bot, and whenever they sell you can then get the credit for them. As you can see, I'm selling here some Popper cards. Sometimes I have ticks also. They have everything. The staples, complete sets, sticks, you name it, they have it. So this is the deck for this week. I'm going to do more videos playtesting this. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you soon for the playtests of this deck. If you guys liked the video, you can visit mtgostock.com, or you can also visit my bots _guy bots and trade with them. You get good deals, and it allows me to make these kind of videos every week. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon with some playtests of this deck.